disagree with the plan of national health care.
You're coming downtown.
The First Amendment protects the freedom of speech. Therefore, the police cannot arrest this person.
I choose to be of the snake-handling faith.
While this person may be insane, Congress can make no law telling her to believe otherwise.
See? If it's in the paper, it must be true.
This is okay. Even though this headline may not be 100% true, they can print it.
Here's my petition. I'm trying to collect signatures to influence the government's decisions. You, sir, you like free movies, don't you?
This person has the right to petition the government's decisions, and also to assemble or protest peacefully.
Right to bear arms. What the heck does that mean?
Isn't it obvious? It means every person has the right to hang a set of bear arms on the wall. Not so obvious. It actually means that people have the right to own firearms.
As a member of the secret militia, I will be staying here for an undisclosed period of time. You will not be compensated for your time.
No deal.
The Third Amendment protects homeowners from having to take in troops during times of peace, so the homeowner's actions are justified.
Searching this house.
Where's the warrant?
Don't need one.
Actually, he does need a warrant. The Fourth Amendment protects against unreasonable searches and seizures. You've been charged with theft, grand larceny, and that man said you pushed him.
You'll rue the day you crossed me.
You were called to testify.
I plead the fifth.
Right then. I've been indicted for impersonating the president, so case dismissed. The Fifth Amendment prevents one from being forced to testify against himself in court. Trial is postponed until the same date 57 years from now. Also, since you couldn't possibly win this case, you were denied a lawyer. Nope. The Sixth Amendment guarantees a speedy trial and the right to a lawyer.
This is a civil case, right?
Yeah?
And where's my jury?
You don't get one. Whoa there, Judge. The Seventh Amendment says he has a right to a trial by jury. Bail is set at $18 billion. After having heard your testimony, we sentence you to be drawn and quartered. Negative. The Eighth Amendment protects against excessive bail and also against cruel and unusual punishment. The Ninth Amendment states that people's rights are not limited to those laid out in the Constitution. The Tenth Amendment says that powers not given to the federal government are passed on to the states.
I'd like to file a lawsuit against the state. My fancy new car got wet in the rain, and I blame them. Get out.
The 11th Amendment states that lawsuits against the state are limited. This prevents ridiculous lawsuits such as this one. The 12th Amendment changes the presidential election procedure. In the past, the winner of an election became president and the second placeman became vice president. These people were usually in different political parties, so this was a pretty poor system. The new system dictates that each running side has its own presidential and vice presidential candidate. Neither slavery nor involuntary servitude, except as a punishment for a crime whereof the parties shall have been duly convicted, shall exist within the United States or any place subject to their jurisdiction.
I'm free.
The 13th Amendment freed the slaves.
They just passed the amendment. We're going to make it citizens again.
That's awesome.
The 14th Amendment provided citizenship and due process to former slaves.
Hey, what are you doing here? Negroes can't vote. Yeah, 15th Amendment says so. Oh, yeah? Yeah. Nah, you can't vote. Yeah, I can.
The 15th Amendment gave voting rights to former slaves.
Taxman.
What? What are you doing?
Yes, indeed. The government has the right to collect income tax thanks to the 16th Amendment. The 17th Amendment changed the way senators are elected. Previously, they were appointed by the House of Representatives, but are now elected directly by the people.
Nope. It's for your own good.
Hey.
The production, transportation, and sale of alcohol was made illegal by the 18th Amendment.
What are you doing here? Women can't vote.
Oh, Yes, they can. The 19th Amendment says so, I think.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey.
Women acquired the long overdue right to vote with the 19th Amendment.
Mr. President, look at this bill.
Next go here 2 months, have him do it.
The 20th Amendment shortened the time between elections and the beginning of the presidential term by 2 months.
Just kidding.
The 18th Amendment was repealed by the 21st because trying to stop alcohol consumption is an exercise in futility.
If you're like me, I promise to fix our country's failing economy. You better elect me again. Our economy is starting to pick up and a new guy wouldn't know what to do. It would be wise to elect me again. Our economy is about back to normal and you wouldn't want some new guy coming in and screwing it up, would you? I didn't think so. You should definitely elect me again. Our economy is stronger than ever and some new guy would just send the whole country back to the Stone Age. And you don't want that, do you? So, who are you going to vote for?
Hold on there, Mr. President. The 22nd Amendment limits you to 2 terms of office. The 23rd Amendment gives the population of Washington, D.C. the right to vote.
Hold it! You gotta pay.
How much?
$100. Sucker.
Excuse me, is this where I come to vote?
Sure is, but it'll cost you
How much?
$100.
Ignore that, pirate. The 24th Amendment forbids poll tax.
Mr. Vice President, the President has been shot. What do we do? We'll be fine until the next election. But that's not for another 3 years. Just make me a sandwich.
Actually, the 25th Amendment sets up the order of succession in the event of a death, resignation, or absence of office.
I wish I could vote. I'm not 21 yet.
They just passed an amendment, you'll have to be 18.
Yes!
The 26th Amendment lowered the voting age to 18.
I'm introducing a bill that will give us senators a 600% pay increase.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. All opposed?
Nay!
Motion carried.
To prevent a misuse of power such as this, the 27th Amendment stipulates that any pay raises take effect in the next congressional term.
What are you doing here? Women can't vote.
Yes, they can. The 19th Amendment.
That's an outtake.
What happened?
It's the
19B, take
basketball
3.
and I choose to be.
Cut. Take 4.
I'm bored. No.
Just kidding. Take 3. It would be wise to take 5.
As a public service announcement, I'd like to say you have both just lost the game.
See, if it's in the paper, it must be true. And there's a sale at Dillard's. The cat is on my prop.